Welcome to Talking Investing. I am Tom. This is not financial advice. I wanted to get a quick video out today in the middle of the day regarding Bitcoin and the Bitcoin miners. So this is not my normal setup. I just wanted to do something and get it out quickly because it's time sensitive. So I want to go through where all the Bitcoin miners are at and what Bitcoin is doing right now, because obviously those have direct correlation. Everything that I'm going to say is a very short-term analysis. So this is over the next couple of days. Bitcoin moves very quickly, so the trends reverse, on a dime. So I'm seeing a trend that has held up for a while, and it's either about to hold up or about to break. So I wanted to show you guys that, because as it is today, all the miners are down a bunch. And if we break to the downside, I'd like to at least just show you this signal that I'm looking at, that I'm paying attention to. So we may hold and break to the upside, or not hold and break to the downside, but I at least want to show you what I'm looking at. And again, this is pretty basic technical analysis. You'll find all sorts of much deeper dives, but this is a pattern I've been following, and it's been working for me. So I just wanted to show it to you. So the first thing I wanted to do is right underneath me, you should see Bitcoin is trading at $46,946 right now as we speak. And again, today is October 26th, and it's around, 2:42 in the afternoon. Okay, so if I go down the list, Bitfarms is down 2.29%, Hut 8 is down 3.84%, Marathon's down 4.85%, Riot is down 3.98%, Bit Digital is down 4%. CleanSpark is basically flat on the day. It's a little bit green. I did a video on CleanSpark that explains why that is, so you can check that out if you want to. Then I've got Hive Blockchain down 5.5%. I've got SOS down 1.7%. I have two stocks that trade on the Canadian exchange or over the counter in the USA. And that's Argo Blockchain, which is down looks like 4.7% right now, and DigiHost, which is down a little over 4%. So everything is down 2 or 3 or 4 or 5%, other than CleanSpark. And again, I made a video on that. You can see what's happening there. That's got its own story. So let me show you a chart that I've been looking at in the short term. This is the Bitcoin chart. So this trend dates back to July 20th, when we hit our recent low of 29,000. Since that time, I have these two purple lines that I've drawn, and you will see that, it's been inside of these lines the whole time until right now. So it just broke out of that pattern right now. However, it is holding another pattern that I think is more important. So I want to show you that other pattern. I'm zoomed into the 1 hour chart on Bitcoin over the last couple of weeks. So I have a line drawn at 46,000. You'll see a blue line at $46,743. These lines are not perfect. They're not exact, but that is the line that I drew, and it's playing out very close to that line. So back on August 19th, which was really just a week ago, you can see it had it crossed over. That's when it crossed over that line. Since then, it has held that line up till and including right now. So, it had a bunch of, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It looks like it had about 13 hours where it was hanging out at that line before it broke to the upside. Well, if we zoom in here, you'll see right now, this is today. As soon as we broke out of our trading pattern here under this purple line that I had, which had been support, and you can see that line held. This was yesterday. So this line of support held yesterday, the purple line of support, which was inside of the trading range I discussed. Today, it failed. So the first time it got outside of that support, it went right straight down to this line of support. Now we're another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 candles, and these are 1 hour candles. So we're 13 hours into fighting this line at 46,743. Each one of these candles has closed at or above that line. So call it 46,700. So to me, that is a crucial point that I'm looking at. And again, this is very short-term stuff. I'm not saying if it goes below that line, we're in a long-term bearish trend. I think if it goes below that line, there's a couple of lines below it that I think it could test in the short term. I'm looking more at, there's a line at about 45,500, but I'm really looking more at that line at 44,000. I think that if we can't hold this line, there's a chance we could go retest 44,000. Just so that you guys know, my numbers on this are, I have a really strong line of support at 42,484, and then I have a red line at 40,000. I don't believe we're going below 40,000 again with Bitcoin. That is my personal opinion. I'm not a financial advisor. You will find plenty of people that disagree with me on that. But that's kind of my red line. I don't think we're going any lower than that. I actually think we're going to hold this 46,700, but I could be wrong. And if we go to the downside, we may get some nice buying opportunities tomorrow on a lot of the Bitcoin miners. So I'm invested in a lot of these. My largest investments are in Bitfarm and Hut 8, but I'm invested in almost all of these to some extent. So just for full disclosure, I am invested in these. So I wanted to get a quick video out to show you what I think. There's a battle going on here around 46,700, and we're 13 hours into holding the line. Let's see if we can hold it. I think if we do hold it, we'll move back up into that purple trading range. And I've been targeting this $51,415 yellow line. I thought we would run up to that. We were holding support. I had a yellow line at 48,000. That line of support held for a while. We've broken under that. So now we got to break through 48,000. And then I think if we can do that and hold above that, we could move up to 51,000 in the short term. Again, this is all super short term. I'm more of a buy and hold on all the Bitcoin miners, but I do look for buying opportunities. So if we happen to break to the downside from this point, I think there could be some very good buying opportunities tomorrow, Friday, on some of these Bitcoin mining stocks. So you guys use your own judgment, and that's the way I'm looking at this. Again, this is very basic technical analysis. So that's my thoughts on Bitcoin and how it may affect the Bitcoin miners in the short term. So I will be putting another video out later today on Bitfarms. So stay tuned for that. I will see you in the next video, and thanks for watching.